good news on Drake Jackson. I'm just looking at a Mayoko tweet from 1 minute ago. Kyle Shanahan said, shoulder stinger. I think just like Danny Gray, all the stuff that we saw Drake Jackson do in practice and hoped would translated to a game. Now, just like every other preseason game, we can talk about, which offensive linemen were in there. But I thought the thing that really made Drake Jackson's performance before he got hurt valuable and believable was that it was happening against Jordan Love, who's not a great quarterback, but is very athletic. And twice Drake Jackson made really athletic plays on Jordan Love. Once to stop, refuse to get juked, get an arm up and deflect the ball. When his arms are up, it reminds you of seeing DeForest Buckner's arms up or Eric Armstead's arms up. His arms are not as long as either one of those guys. He's not as tall as either one of those guys. But then he had the chase down play where Jordan Love was trying to get him off, and he was going straight.
Is that where he got hurt on that play?
He got hurt, and he went down. Remind me a little bit. Remember, Kinlaw got hurt, kind of chasing a quarterback, extending, and then landing last year. So I thought Drake Jackson looked every bit of what we thought he was going to look like.
I mean, I thought that play where he ran down Jordan Love, I mean, part of Jordan Love's package was like, he's a really raw, talented physical specimen. And you saw him moving. I mean, you saw him moving all night. Like, Jordan Love can move. Honestly, Jordan Love, Trey Lance is the much, much higher level version of like major project with some physical skills. That doesn't always know where it's going, but he took off. I'm like, Drake. And then Drake kind of hawked him. As he turned the corner, Drake's like right all over him and leaps. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big Drake Jackson fan. I know. Did you hear Tim Ryan go, if USC wasn't just in complete shambles and had been playing at a higher level, this guy's a lock first rounder. Now, he also said he could be like Bruce Smith, who, if memory serves me correct, doesn't Bruce Smith the leader in all-time sacks? Could be wrong on that one, but
I think Greg was like, just looks like him, right? He's like, yeah, just looks like him.
I think Bruce Smith is widely considered, like Reggie White LT, and then there's like this next group, and he's kind of in that group, of like, again, all-time great players, Hall of Fame, looking at each other right now if the lights go out in Canton. So I wouldn't go that far. I know Tim gets excited, but I feel pretty bullish about a backup pass rusher that's as talented as Drake Jackson for sure. He's not even the starter.
Like I said, we could update. One thing's clear, like he is, in terms of when we find out what his injury is, if he's healthy enough, right, he's playing week 1.
I can confirm. Bruce Smith, all-time sack leader in the NFL, right ahead of
how many?
Reggie White, 200.
200 sacks for Reggie or for Bruce?
Reggie has 198. Bruce has 200. So,
oh, wow.
That seems like he's in pretty good company.
Yeah.
Do you think
third? Anybody close?
Kevin Green, 160. So
that's a big RIP Kevin Green, but that's
RIP.
a big that's
a
big gap.
Over under 75 career sacks for Drake Jackson.
75. I mean, 7.5 for 10 years. I might go.
You realize
that,
like
John.
75 is a lot, right?
75 is a shitload. You agree though? Like his injury affects them. He's gonna play. If he doesn't play, somebody who wasn't gonna play as much is gonna play. Now they got Omenahu, they got Ebicam, whatever. Like they're deep.
Hyder. I mean, to me, they got unless he's out.
They want to
get
him on the field.
Yeah.
Like he'd be playing week 1.
To me, as long as he's back for Denver, I feel okay. Worst case.
Excalibur asks,
I don't like when I see an arm kind of dangling.
Yeah. Excalibur asks, who's the active sack leader? Is it JJ? Do you have that in front of you? Von Miller?
Derek Thomas, Dwight Freeney. It's Von Miller.
How many does Von have?
114.